Hello, I hope everyone can hear me. I put my volume a little bit louder. But welcome to Midnight Magic. This is FairyVision. And let me get on to the stream here. Hello, thank you for joining the stream. I was actually trying to figure out how I can play music on here, which I can, but I wanted to sing with it a little bit and I couldn't figure that out yet. But maybe I can figure that out for next time. And I'm just gonna be shuffling these cards right now. And we'll wait a little to see if a few more people appear. Are you able to leave a comment? If not, I might have to restart the stream. Let me see. I think I will restart and be right back because I want people to be able to leave comments. Oh, you can? Okay, good. Then I won't have to restart. Okay, good. Oh, first thing I'm going to do. Oh! Hello, welcome. I'm just trying to make sure everything is set up properly. I can see everyone's comments, but since I'm looking from a different account, it's slightly delayed. But first thing I'm going to do is clear the area with my wand. I have a wand now, a rainbow magic wand. And I'll clear the area and only, oh yes, please do, thank you. I hope you can. And I'll clear the area of anything that is going to be our human conscious, because we want to be able to be spoken to from another realm, a higher dimension. We want those messages to come through. We don't want our inner self-conscious to tell us things. We want these messages to be from a higher realm, truly a higher realm. So I'm bringing in that energy, opening those portals to the other dimension. Oh, so sad it doesn't let you share. I'm not sure why it wouldn't, or why, yeah, I'm not sure why it wouldn't. Okay, so we have actually 3 people that reserved a reading this time. So I'm going to do those readings for those people. And it's okay if they're not in the chat room because they can always come back and see what their card was. So let me just shuffle these. So this first reading is going to be for Gina Bling. So Gina Bling, this card reading is going to be for you. I'm going to pull one card and it will be a message from the higher realm for you. And I'm using the Oracle of Visions deck again. This is still a really new deck for me, so I still have to read from the book. But it has some really, I love the artwork. It has some really nice cards. So I'm just going to cut this deck here. Okay, Gina, are you channeling the special message that you want received to you? You have to channel that energy. So this message is for you, a very special message. And I'm just gonna feel which card is your message. This is for Gina Blaine. Okay, I'm feeling this card here. Oh, wow, look at that. I don't know what it means yet, but it's like a warrior woman. So this is card number 52. This is direction, purpose, objectives, taking a first step. See if you can see this on here. I think this is a quote from Henry David Thoreau, and it says, "If one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours." So this says, purpose and direction, goals and plans for the future. Without these, our life would be stagnant and have little meaning. Having something to aim for, to achieve, to look forward to, no matter how small, is the difference between a day-to-day existence and living a fuller life. Reading, learning, seeing, experiencing something new, and setting goals is a journey to tomorrow. Even the longest journey starts with one first step. Consider the reasons why, the options, the chosen direction, and let your journey begin. Wow, this is such a cool card because it's basically saying all those things that you wanted to do and all of your hopes and dreams, take that first step so you can begin your successful, exciting journey. So this is such a cool card. Yay, Gina! So good. Love that. Putting that back in the deck. And I think we had another card pull for Native New Yorker. I think it was, let me see. I'm gonna go see. It's for Gil. I know Gil, but I wanted to give a shout out to his Instagram. So this card pull is going to be for Native_New Yorker 444. So this is for you. I don't think he's in the chat right now. However, he can come check it out later. Okay. Shuffling the deck, channeling his energy. I wonder where he is. I wonder what he's doing right now. Channeling his energy. Thinking about Native New Yorker. Because this message is for him. Okay, let's Let me cut the deck. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Gina. That's wonderful. Okay. Feeling the energy. Which card will the message? Oh, I feel like it was this last one. It just really told me to pull this card. See what it is. Ooh, I really like that picture. So neat. That is number 49. Number 49. This is acceptance, help, support. This is an unknown quote, and it says, I felt a tug. You must be at the end of your rope. This says, we have trained and we have studied. We have fallen and picked ourselves up to try yet again. Certainly, progress has been made with each effort and each attempt, but sometimes, despite it all, we have to acknowledge the reality that we can't do it entirely on our own. In this imagery, the white doves are visual metaphors for helping hands. Oh, so here's the doves. Oh yeah, they're helping him. He's sort of like tied to the doves. The physical support they provide here might take the form of emotional encouragement, financial assistance, or expert advice based on knowledge or previous experience. Oh, hey, Native New Yorker is here. I'm reading your card. You'll have to like rewatch. But the challenge now is to achieve a balance, to offer help but not reliance. So, Gil, this is such a good card too because you are getting help, which is so good. Like people are either physically supporting you, financially supporting you, emotionally supporting you. And so that is good. So I think this card is saying not to feel guilty about that. And it seems like you are really trying and that things will work out and that you are so lucky that you have that help. And I can just feel that you're probably very grateful for that. So they're saying like don't feel guilty about that because you need that support and that help. So that's a really good card as well. It's saying like don't worry about it. You're good. You're doing the right things. Very cool card. The doves are helping you. So good. Okay, now there was another card that was requested, and it was another card read for Bree Lizette, Bree_Lizette. So this is for Bree. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm gonna shuffle the deck. And I'm just reminding everyone that there is a slight delay. Oh, thank you. Thanks. I think you see what I'm doing like a second after I do it. Okay, so this card is for Bree. Shuffling the deck. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Wow, these are really shuffling. Maybe there's something energetic about that. My goodness. There must really be a card. Oh my gosh, and look, I can't even put them back together. There must really be a card in here for her. Okay. I feel like it's this top card that was just really trying to come out. Ooh, interesting. That looks very magical. Looks like he has like a camera or something. And it's card number 22. And this card is Reflections, Looking Back, Hindsight. And here's a quote by Charles Darwin. A moral being is one who is capable of reflecting on his past actions and their motives, of approaching of some and disapproving of others. You're welcome, native New Yorker. Success, failures, mistakes, and regrets all belong in the past and cannot be changed. Some things should not be dwelt upon, and we should move on. But both the good and bad have value and have contributed to what we are now, and offer lessons to be learned for future decisions. This distance of time adds context and perspective to a nostalgic review of past events. In this scene, a man views a selection of images from his past. A retro-styled projector is loaded with images of other cards from this deck. Oh, I didn't even notice that. As his expression is neutral, it's clear whether those projected images are evoking fond memories or painful regrets. Probably like any album or catalog from the past, it will be a mixture of both. Do not dwell in the past. There may also be a tendency to overlook details and remember with emotional bias rather than accuracy. So this is also a very encouraging card for Bree. I'm sure we all have things that we think about in the past, but that's totally normal. And so it's just okay to move on, and it's even okay to think about the past but not too much. Don't analyze it, but definitely continue to move forward, and it's okay to keep those memories, whether they're good or bad, but just don't dwell on anything and just continue to move forward and hold your memories sacred to you. So that's a really good message as well. So those were the 3 people that asked for a reserved card reading for this episode of FairyVision. And I'm excited for the other episodes if I can keep doing this, because I have other decks. I have a love tarot deck as well, if anyone is ever interested in that. And then I have a really scary gypsy witch deck, which I probably wouldn't do until like Halloween or something, because it can have some pretty scary cards in there. Kind of fun, but pretty intense. So, and also I am going to do some coin divination. So if anyone is interested in that, Jeremy, do you want me to pull a card for you? I'll shuffle to see. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry for that delay, everyone, but it's because I have 2 cameras here, so That's why, but I'm still able to see everyone's comments. There's just a bit of a delay. Okay, so this card is going to be for Jeremy. So bringing in the energy, and since he is in the chat, that won't be hard to do. He also gifted me this oracle deck, so we're really going to be grabbing his energy here. Okay, oh my gosh, I really feel like it's this. Oh my gosh, this is so strange, everyone. I feel like it's 2 cards. And so I'm just going to like pull them out. That is so strange. Like I couldn't decide and I just felt like it was 2 cards. So now there's 2 cards. So there's number 31 and 35. I'm just looking at the pictures. This lady, she looks like she's longing for something. She's holding a book. Oops. She looks like a poet or an artist maybe. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've seen this one before. Wow, that looks like a really powerful card. Let's see. So number 31. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. You also did 2 cards. Yeah, that's interesting. I really felt like it was like, wonder what that means. So number 31. Ooh. Secrecy secrecy, confidentiality. Every relationship between 2 individuals or 2 groups will be characterized by the ratio of secrecy that is involved in it. Oh my gosh, look at how long that page is. But I'll read it. Wow, it's like the whole page. From the clandestine world of espionage to the privacy of our personal inner thought, we attempt to keep our own secrets, but seek those of others. Any sharing of such confidentialities requires a demonstration of trust, whether it is between nations, corporations, or intimate family and friends. In the context of human relationships or curiosity, or need to know may be for self-interest or a desire to help others. To achieve either will require a key that in turn provides access to the information we seek. It may be facts and figures or simply a better understanding of the circumstances. Such information may be provided freely by those who control it, or withheld until we have proven ourselves. These keys may take the form of the most complex cryptic puzzle or password, but also a simple, "you can trust me" gesture offered to a troubled friend. In this card, the guardian is herself symbolically an oracle. She possesses the answers you seek and can provide you with the key to access them. But before doing so, you may have to prove that you are ready. Seeking greater truths, even those of self-discovery, often requires some demonstration of worthiness. Wow, that is really interesting. I think I could totally relate to this card as well, because I'm always trying to figure out like what other people are thinking, because I know not everyone is really an open person or open with their thoughts. And so if you're always trying to figure out like what could they be thinking, you might actually like drive yourself crazy trying to figure out, because it's, you can't always read people's minds. But I think if you want to seek those greater truths, there are ways to gain people's trust in a positive way, not like trying to manipulate them, but in a positive way. And I think we have to prove ourselves worthy of that positive trust. And card number 35. So this is the one that seemed to have gone with it. Solitude, loneliness, isolation. Only in quiet waters do things mirror themselves, undistorted. Only in a quiet mind is adequate perception of the world. We all need some me time. The family, the job, the groceries, the world, they can all wait. During these few precious moments of escape, they do not exist. I am alone. My only companions are my own thoughts. A solitary figure sits beneath a golden domed shelter, a raised island of solitude that is separate and distant from others of its kind. Their forms are mirrored in the silent waters below. Here she embraces her solitude, which provides her with purity and clarity of thought. There are no distractions. Her book is empty. There is nothing to read or enter. Only passing thoughts are present, which are released to float gently in the breeze and drift away. While such moments can refresh and recharge our spirits, be wary that by degree or frequency, solitude does not become uncontrolled isolation. If the distance between us and others is extended too far, it may become difficult to return. Wow. Oh my gosh, I can relate to that one too. Yes. So I really feel like with these two, I feel like maybe you want someone to, or some people, could be more than one person, to open up to you, and maybe you want to be closer to them. But if you keep yourself too excluded, and if you stay too, like it says, solitude, if you stay too isolated, it might not prove that you're worthy enough to have those conversations with them or to connect with them. That's what I feel like these two cards are saying. Very interesting. Not necessarily bad at all. It just means maybe you have to sort of give a little something to get what you're seeking. So very interesting. You are so welcome. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight, the Midnight Magic. Everyone had such different and intriguing messages. And I'm gonna close, here's my magic, I'm gonna close the portal so that none of the spirits are wandering, wondering like, what's going on? Why was I called here? So I'm just gonna close the portal and thank the magical realm and spirits for sending us these messages and for always protecting us, because I really feel like they're always out there protecting us. Even if we're not thinking of them always, I feel like they're just always there. So thank you everyone for joining me this week, and I definitely hope to bring more. So have a good weekend, everyone. Let me see if I can. Thank you, everybody. And I am logging out.